Several big bubbles fell off the big broken bridge. 7 silly snakes slid over the sandy ridge. 61, 62, 63, 64. Pineapple pizza on Peter Parker's door. Now this right here, this microphone is a little bit over budget. This is a $350 microphone. So if you want to spend a little bit more, you can get something that sounds like this. Let's read the voiceover. And this is the SE Electronics SE4100. Alright, I think there was a video from my audio and tech channel playing in the background, so I apologize for that. If you heard me talking about microphones there, that was just a video in the background, guys and gals. Nothing more than a video hanging out in the background, and that's pretty much all it was. Anyways, how's everyone's day going? See, we got Jedi, we got Melon, we got Josh. What's up, guys? I hope you're all amazing so far today. Alright, let me get the thing going. CSR live. What is that? There's a bunch of junk in the background. Man. I'll tell you. That camera has a really wide angle on it. That is a wide angle, my friends. Let me see if I can fix that really quick. Let me go and squish down the camera a little bit. There we go. Now there seems to be less junk, so that should be pretty good. All right, so how's everyone's day going? Josh is doing good. That's awesome. Glad to hear that. All right, so I've got a really slow car for the Showdown. Doesn't matter. I've got this upgraded for live racing, so we're gonna see how far we can get with a car that pretty much has no parts or very few parts. That's what we're going to do today. And then after we lose, which will probably be in about 10 minutes, then we'll probably switch over to the other Showdown. Alright, so hold on a second. Ibra says he got the prize car with a maxed out 926. There goes the dyslexia. Special. Awesome, my man. Oh, wait. No, wait. Hold on. You got the I'm sorry. You got the... Shut up, Jerry. You got the prize car using the 812 competition. That's awesome, my man. Jerry. Leave me alone, Jerry. All right. Sean, what's up, my man? What's up, Light Rider? How are you today? Stacks. We got Stacks in the house. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. I'm enjoying this car for live racing. I should probably put more parts into this thing, but I might. I mean, I'm not going to win anything today on this crazy low upgraded setup, but there's plenty of days left to get this thing going. Only thing is, I don't really have that many stage 6 parts for this car. That makes me kind of think, well, is it really worth it? That's the problem, right? You got to get all the fusion parts, and then you get all the stage 6 parts. Alright. Gut says the new events pretty much ate all of his Ferrari parts. Well, there's kind of good news that the game gives out Ferrari parts like crazy, so maybe, just maybe, you'll get a bunch back pretty quickly. I'm not sure. Now, I'm so stingy with my resources, and I've been playing so long, I've probably got so many Ferrari parts, it's unreal. I could be wrong, I'd have to go look, but I mean, I've been playing for 9 years. The first couple of years it was different, but after a while it got to the point where I try to only upgrade one car per season, sometimes two, so I'm not using a huge amount of parts. So I gain parts like crazy. But it depends on the name brand, because some name brands are so hard to get parts for, it's unreal. But Ferrari, I bet I got tons of them. Ferrari and Lamborghini, I bet those are the most given out parts in the game. You know what, let's go look and see, to tell you the truth. This will be interesting. How many Ferrari parts can a really stingy person get after 9 years of playing? I've never really looked at my Ferrari parts, but I'm guessing there's a crap load of them. We're going to go find out. Sean says, my car currently does a 10.4. Are you talking about your car you got set up for the Showdown, or? Unfortunately, it's hard to win these prizes from the Showdown without a really good maxed out car, but how many Ferrari parts do I have? I'm actually curious. I wonder if I have as many as I think I have. I'm expecting there to be loads. Alright, I don't have as many pink parts as I thought I would have, honestly. I was expecting to see like a couple hundred of each, but I mean, that's still a lot, but it's definitely not as many as I thought. Let's go look at Lamborghini. H-I-J-K. See, this is what happens when you're dyslexic. You can't figure out what's where. L-L-L Lamborghini, where the heck are you? There it is. Alright, I got way less Lamborghini parts than I expected as well. I mean, I'm definitely set on greens and blues, but I don't have as many pinks as I thought I would on either one of those. But bottom line is, you know, that's more than enough for me because I don't upgrade cars that often. Now, if I look at, like, you know, one of the rarer brands in the game, let's go find a rare brand really quick. This will also be interesting. So what's a, like, Acura? Not too many. What do we even have in the game that's made by Acura? I'm not even sure. Let's look at something like Koenigsegg. Not that many. But yeah, I mean, even after playing for 9 years, some of these companies are hard to get parts for. Mazda, not that many. I mean, that's plenty, but for the amount of time I've been playing, I would kind of expected more. BMW. Actually, that's less than I expected as well. Because, I mean, when's the last time I've put any parts into a BMW? Pretty much never. Audi. Let's see. I wonder what the rarest brand in the game is. I don't even know why I'm bothering to do this. It doesn't even matter for the most part, but. Back to the Future. Ah, that's it. I don't know, but for some reason, that comment made me curious just to see how many I had. Anyways. Alright. Ibra says, well, I hate the fact to pay real money for that prize car, even in the event crates. Jerry, get out of here. Oh yeah, dudes. Hold on. you guys are gonna have a chance to get the Hoonigan Pegasus. That is a really cool car. I'm gonna guess they'll probably be selling it for 20 bucks. But in my opinion, if you can get it, it's gonna be worth it. Alright, so what do they got for sale in here? They got absolutely nothing. There's 3 things that don't actually have a car. Alright, F3, you can get the F35 for 20 bucks. The F355 for whatever that is, and a 3-car pack. You get these 3 here for $40. It'd be nice if it showed the photos. Over here, here's a 2-car package for 16 bucks. Alright, that's not bad. Look at that, $16. You can get the Special A and the FFXK. That's a pretty good deal. Now, different people do have different deals, just so you guys know. You may not have the same thing as I do, but... Huh. Yeah, the deals are kind of crazy sometimes. But yeah, I mean, it does suck paying for things. I mean, me personally, I don't mind spending 20 bucks to get a car that I like, but I'm not going to spend any more than $20. Maybe 25. But yeah, I mean, when they have a car for sale for 20 bucks and I really, really like that car, I'm okay with that. But I'm not going to give them like hundreds of thousands and billions and trillions of dollars just to get a couple of cars. You know what I mean? If the event has 5 lock-ins, that means I need all the fusion parts, all the stage 6 parts, and all 5 cars maxed out. And that's going to be expensive for anybody. What's up, Melon? He says, smash that like button, guys. Alright, Sean bought the Ferrari for $19.99 from the website. Yeah, their website does have cars for sale that sometimes I guess you can't get in the daily deals there. I've never actually bought anything off of the website, but you know, that's always a good option as well. I've never really went over there and compared prices between in-game and the website, but I do hear the website's a little bit cheaper. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, but bam. Bam. Oh no, I'm getting beat already? My slow car has already been beaten. Is the M5 Touring fast enough to win the Sesto Elemento? Alright, so honestly, I think there's only something like 5. Okay, out of the like 800 tier 5 cars in the game, there's only something like 5 or 6 of them that are too slow. If you get enough parts on the M5 Touring, you should be able to do it to it. How many parts do you have to need? How many parts do you need to have on it? I'm not 100% sure. Most tier 5 cars are going to be very capable of beating the bosses. Now, a couple months back, oh my god, look how slow I am. A couple of months back, I made a video on the slowest cars in CSR Racing and went over all the slow ones. So, the cars on the very bottom of the list are not going to do it. Now, some of the cars, like if you get one of the Elite Tuners cars with no stars, it might be a little bit slow when you get it, but as you add parts and stars and stuff, it'll eventually get faster and faster. But the majority of tier 5 cars will have no problem beating Tempest. If you're trying to use the Shaxx car, it's not going to do it. If you're trying to use like Larry's GTO Spano or the, you know, those crappy boss cars are going to be too slow. What's up, Derek? Derek said I do it to it every day. That sounds like too much information. Derek, how you doing, my man? Itchy Butt. Holy crap, what kind of a name is that? Itchy Butt loves my videos. What's up, Itchy? How's your day going? We got Repo Man. Hello, hello. Is the GR Supra from Dress to Impress worthless? No, definitely not. It's a good all-around car. Is it one of the best cars in the game? Definitely not. Is it just a really nice all-around car that's pretty decent at everything? Yes. Which tier 4 car is best for Ashley? Alright, so if you want a tier 4 car for Tempest, I'm telling you right now, I think your best bet is go into collections, spend a few collections credits to get the Jack Roush Mustang. It doesn't even need any stage 6 parts, and Ford Fusions are overall really easy to get. That is your best, easiest bet, is the Jack Roush Mustang. Upgrade that bad boy to stage 5, throw some fusion parts on it, and ba-bam. Now, I think it's only like a couple of hundred, I don't remember the exact collections credits, but it's only a couple of hundred or a few hundred collections credits. So that is probably the best car you're going to be able to get. All right, my car is way too slow. Again, this car was set up on low upgrades only for live racing. Let's go run the other showdown because I'm not going to be able to do nothing with this. Crap, no, William D, I did not start the wild card. I am very bad at remembering to start the wild card on my my live streams on Fridays. I think today's Friday. I don't even know what day it is, William D. Is it Friday? I think so. All I know is I live stream on one channel, then the other, then the other, then the other, like every other day. So somehow I'm able to keep track of which days to live stream by that, but I don't even know what day of the week it is, honestly. It might be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for all I know. I mean, I'm not really sure. William D, thanks, my man. All right, Derek's favorite car is Bugatti. Yeah, the Maestros are sweet. I think there's more than one of them now, and they're both amazing. Is there a weekly Elite Cup today? I don't think there is. The other day I wasn't able to get on, so I'm not sure if I don't know if I got that done or not. I might have missed today. I think I did it in the morning. If I remember correctly, I finished it in the morning before I got logged out of the game. But I try to intentionally scroll down here just to look almost every day. I mean, sometimes I miss those, but those are really important for your crew to earn some extra parts and whatnot. All right, so this one is, I'm pretty sure I have a maxed out car for this. Stop with the pop-ups, turds. I don't know if I do. I'm gonna grab the DBX. All right, William D says we finished the WEC 900 done. Sweet. All right. I know it. I think it only runs like 5 days a week or 4 days a week or something. I can't remember that kind of stuff. My memory has really gone down the crapper. Right down the crapper. Now, if you guys have a chance to grab the DBX 707, it's an excellent live racing car. I don't even know how many parts I've got on mine, so. What's my favorite car to use in this game? Nathan, I cannot answer that question. I've probably got at least 30 cars that I love so much I would like to marry them all. But, man, trying to pick a favorite is hard at this point. There's so many amazing cars. If I had to pick a favorite, I don't know if I can do it. Okay, I'm gonna say, even though I don't use it as much as I probably should, it's gonna be between two cars, the DeVille 16 or the Sterling Goodwood. Which one do I actually like better? I'm not really sure. They both have excellent looks and excellent performance. For me, the looks really stand out on those two cars, and performance is great for live racing on low upgrades, so those are two of my favorites. Now, surprisingly, one of my most used is probably the Toyota GR Supra from Elite Tuners. I use that thing all the time, which is great. But it's just a good car that seems to be available for a lot of different things often. All right, the Tech Gamer was banned for cheating. Did you intentionally use any type of game glitches or bugs? Because sometimes you might even be doing something you don't even realize you're not supposed to be doing, or something they may have banned you for something you didn't even realize was wrong. So if you found like a game glitch or a bug and you used it over and over and over again, that could have had to have done something. That could have had something to do with it. And there's also the possibility that the little anti-cheat detection thing made a mistake. So the question is, are you sure you didn't do anything that the game wouldn't have liked? I mean, if the game made a mistake, I would probably contact them and be like, hey, you guys messed up. But there are certain things they will get you for, even if you don't realize you're doing something you shouldn't. So I'm almost maxed out here. Not quite, but pretty close. Darth said the PC was easy. What's up, Darth? Yeah, you know, after looking at what was actually going on there, like when I was running it, I was like, oh, this is going to be a hard one. And then I really took a good look at what was going on. I'm like, oh, wait a second. That's actually looking pretty easy. Is that really where I want my tires? At 41? I guess it is. Normally it's around like here or something. That's a little further over than normal, but hey, I guess that's what this car likes. Oh man, they got you on a permanent ban? Oh boy, normally when they ban people, it's only for like a couple of days. Yeah, you're gonna wanna contact game support, because if you truly didn't do anything, sometimes you can talk them into reinstating your account. But that sucks, my man. I'm sorry to hear you got banned if you didn't deserve it. I mean, I've heard several times of that stupid thing. Getting people that didn't do anything wrong, so I think it does make mistakes sometimes. But yeah, I mean, the only thing you can really do, first off, you can go to in-game support, and you can also go over to their website, and I would do both. I would try to open up a ticket in-game if you can still get to it, and I would also go over to their website and get their email and email them. That way you've got more than one, what am I doing? I've lost track. That way you got more than one option to try and get a hold of somebody. But that's definitely what I would do. I would try to contact them both ways. I don't know. I mean, one thing there, the official CSR2 Discord server has a thing where you can open a ticket over there as well. I never really thought about that before, but that might be a good way to go over there and try and contact somebody. I wonder if that would be better. I've also heard a lot of companies will have like somebody on like X or somebody on Facebook or something like that that's easier to get a hold of as well. So I would probably look some of that stuff up and see what you can find, but I would definitely try and get in touch with them at least one or several different ways. Hector, how you doing, my man? I hope you're doing awesome. My thoughts about the new 2 added collections. Oh, are we talking about the permanent collections or the other ones that are like temporary or whatever? I don't think I've heard anything about 2 permanent collections being added. Did they add new permanent ones? Because if that's the case, somehow I've completely missed it. I mean, generally when there's like bigger events up there, sometimes they add some temporary ones. The temporary ones are cool, but I never really pay much attention to those. I should, but I don't. But there's still some of them from the permanent ones that I haven't unlocked yet. Let's go look at it really quick. I didn't know they added a new permanent one. Let's go check it out. I'm kind of lazy about certain things, and collections is something I pretty much always forget about. Like collections and legends. Most of the time, I'm just like, whatever. Alright, let's go look. I'm not good at keeping up with those 2 things at all. Is this the new one here? Ah, it's a new Ferrari one. Okay. Mine's locked out, but it's kind of nice in some ways. I wish it would not take you all the way back to the beginning every time. Actually, you know what? I got 3 cars here. I can actually lock these in. Lock in. Perfect. So it actually, I guess since some of the new ones got opened up, it actually, since the new one is added, it looks like it opened up some of the old ones that were actually locked for me. So let me lock these bad boys in. I'll get me a few more collections credits. Use nitrous in 20. Well, that's an easy one. That's a really easy one. All right. What does it want me to do for this one? Get 18 perfect launches with this car. That's another easy one. I can do all of those things. All right. All right, let's see what's in the limited time ones. All right, this one says new Ring Brothers. Ooh. Check this out. I'm going to lock these in, even though I probably... See, here's my problem with collections. The majority of the tasks are really hard to do. For example, this one wants me to do a 7.9. That means I need to somehow get all the fusion parts and pretty much all of the stage 6 parts for that car. And that's going to cost real money. That's the problem. That is going to cost real money. Now, this car, I love this car. This is actually one of my favorites here. What does this want me to do? Again, you got to max the car out in order to finish that task. That I don't like. This one will probably be the same way. Yep. It's basically 3 cars with paid crates that pretty much need to be maxed out, or really close to it at least. I mean, these things are nice and all, but collections is really designed to make you spend money if you want to finish it. That's what I don't like about collections. Oh wow, I guess I unlocked this last one now. Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. Something happened here. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. Never mind. I thought I was over on the permanent one. But yeah, I mean, I like and dislike this at the same time. I mean, you can easily get a couple of really cool cars out of this, but it's not that easy. Like right now, I'm still trying to restore these stupid cars. And I mean, honestly, it won't let me lock this in, which drives me crazy, right? And I'll tell you why it drives me crazy, because this dumb little thing, it keeps telling me I have things that I can do, but I can't because it's not restored yet. Man, it's driving me nuts. Oh well. What are you doing? Wait a second. I completed the task? No, I didn't. Let's go do it. Darn you, Jerry. Wait, why? What are you doing, game? This is confusing. Ah, man. Jerry already did that, and then you made me go back there for nothing, Jerry? Gosh, darn you, Jerry. You're almost as bad as Donna. Almost as bad as Donna. But no, I do like the collection stuff. I just realized that most of it's not something I can do, unfortunately. Not without spending bazillions of dollars. Melon says, thanks NM for new cars. Melon, what do you mean, my friend? Do you like the brand new cars? I need to go. I know I saw Nitro released a new video, so I guess they just added more cars again. I gotta go over and see what they are. I haven't had time to check it out yet. I know there's some pretty interesting cars coming. I'm not sure what the latest batch is, but there are going to be some really cool cars coming. I want that Impala. I want the new Impala, man. That thing looks amazing. I'm hoping that's going to be something you can get pretty easily. Oh, Melon says the new collections one. Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, Vincent. How are you doing today? Vincent, what cars are slow, my man? He says, those cars are slow? Which cars? Planquin, what's up, my man? I probably said your name wrong there, but I hope you're doing awesome today. I don't remember how to drive this car. If I remember, this car shifted a little bit funny. No! I got him, got him. Alright, Dara says in collections I've got a prize, but when I go there, there's nothing. Darth, have you checked every... I mean, I hate to say it, but you almost have to go through every single one of those and then go through each car to see if there's one that you've locked in that you've finished. It's kind of a pain in the butt. It's a huge pain in the butt, honestly. Huge pain! Melon said, I just get them all. Something like 12k of collections tokens. I don't know, man. I don't have... I don't know how many collections tokens I actually have. So far, I haven't really spent any. I think I bought 1 or 2 cheap cars from collections, but... Ooh, Dar said there's loads of cars this time. Yeah, I know there was a whole crap load that were supposed to be coming out. Lately, they've been releasing a couple at a time, I've noticed. They used to release like one huge update with a whole bunch of new cars. Now it seems like, oh, here's an update. Here's like 3 cars or 4 cars. Then 2 weeks later, another update shows up with like 3 or 4 cars. That's the way it feels lately. Are there any cars from the collections worth getting? Yes, quite a few. Jack Roush Mustang. The Koenigsegg Gamera. The Koenigsegg CC850. The Koenigsegg CSR package car that's in there is good. What else is in there? I know there's more good ones than that, but that's all I can think of offhand. But there's actually quite a few really good cars in there. Those are some of my favorites. The Mustang Dorkhouse is pretty good. Hey, we got Sloppy Skyros. What's up, my man? How you doing? Melon says, they are expensive. That can definitely be very true. Alright, Vincent also wants the Impala. Yeah, that's the one I'm really wanting to get. You know, they should give us a 6.4 Impala with hydraulics. You know, that's like probably... The 64 Impala is probably like one of the most iconic cars from like old hip-hop. And they should give us one of those. With the 3-wheel motion going down the racetrack. It could sit at the finish line and bounce the front end. Alright, Melon says, guys, still the old cars are much, much better. I mean, some old cars in this game are still phenomenal. I mean, there's a lot of great cars in this game that have been around for a long time. Oh, Melon's got over 30,000. Dang, dude. That's a lot of tokens. What generation is the Impala? Oh man, it's a 1960... What was it, a 62? The one with the big, like, weird aircraft carrier looking back in. Like, it's got the fins on it, but the fins, instead of going up, they kind of go sideways. You know which one I'm talking about? I always called those the aircraft carriers. I almost bought one of those, actually. There used to be this little place down the street from where I lived that would get old, beat-up piece of crap 50s cars, and they would sell them just beat the crap. They would be all rusty or just didn't run or something, but they would buy them from somewhere and sell them at like really cheap prices. And I came really close to buying that Impala to try and fix up, but when I kind of looked into the price of actually fixing one up, I was like, yeah, I changed my mind. But man, that was a cool car. The other one, there was another one I came really close to buying, was an old DeSoto. I'm not sure if anybody really remembers DeSoto cars, but those were super cool. They looked amazing. Like, I love old 50s stuff, and I'd never even heard of DeSoto cars until I saw one in real life. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, I've never even heard of this before. But yeah, DeSoto's, man, I wanted that car so bad. But thing is, you know, you got to know your wallet. And when you're like, all right, my wallet just can't afford to restore that car, then you're probably not best off not buying it because, well, you know, it would have been cool, but yeah. What about a Nash? I used to have a Nash skateboard. Oh, man. Those were junk, weren't they? Nash skateboards? Not the cars. The skateboards, I'm pretty sure they were pieces of crap, if I remember correctly. I did have a Nash skateboard, though, when I was a kid. I think it was one of the first wooden skateboards I ever got, and really thinking about it, I'm pretty sure it was like a terrible junker you could probably get at Toys R Us for like 50 cents or something. Stacks, have a great day, my man. Thanks for coming out. But yeah, Nash cars. I don't really know anything about those, honestly. I mean, I've heard of them, but I don't really know anything about them. I don't know if they were any good or what, but I gotta pee. I'm gonna be right back, guys and gals. My bladder's yelling at me. I'm sorry. Too much, I'm telling you, I drink too much coffee in the morning, and then I start feeling dehydrated, then I start chugging water, and then I've got to pee like crazy every 2 seconds. It's terrible. All right. All right, I'm back. Eddie, what's up, my man? How you doing today? Oh man, William D called Venton an old fart. That's not very nice. I don't know the details, but oh man. All right, Vincent was born in 1964. Whoa, what's going on here? Dear game, what just happened? That was weird. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. It's kind of crazy though. I mean, I'm not super old, but when I look at a kid that's like 20 years old and then I figure out, wait, they were born in what year? I'm like, man, now I feel really old. It's just crazy. It's crazy when you hear somebody was born in like, you know, 2000 something. You're like, huh, that makes me feel super old. Makes me feel older than I really am, probably, but you know. Darth, no, they don't sell Renaults here in the United States, I don't think. I believe they used to a long time ago, but I haven't seen one since the 90s. So my guess is they probably... I don't think you can buy a Renault here. Darth, you like electric vehicles? I've never driven anything electric other than the golf carts, so I don't really know. But, you know, my one neighbor bought an electric vehicle with some little teeny like Chevy Volt or Chevy Spark or something like that. Little teeny hatchback. He said it was incredibly fast. Like as far as the acceleration goes. That would be fun, actually. Am I going to make a CSR3 crew? I don't know. Right now, I don't have very much time to play that game, so... I don't plan on joining a crew or making a crew on that game at the moment. Right now, this game, I got 2 gaming channels, so... War Robots and CSR2 take up like 90% of my time, so... I don't really have too much time to pop on CSR 3 and play it. Plus, I'm kind of waiting, like, certain things I'm kind of trying not to do on there because once they fully release the game, there's probably a couple of videos I can make. But I don't know if they're going to make changes because the game's not fully released. So there's certain things I don't want to do yet because I'm like, well... If I do this now, they could possibly change it in the future. I don't know. Alright, where we at? Darth was born in 78. Oh, I was born in 1672. Back in 1672, guys, I was 1672. How old am I? Does anybody know? I'm not even sure. Probably like 3 million years old. 400 and some years old, something like, I don't know. I feel like I was born that long ago. With the autoimmune disease and health problems, I feel like a 497-year-old man some days. Ooh, that was a close race. Who won? Ah, poop. That was a really close race. Melon, are you saying everybody else has a bunch of electric cars or what? I really don't know much about what other countries are currently driving, but yeah. I mean, we got electric cars here, but people aren't really into them, I've noticed. Alright, Lewis wants to know what would you say is the best CSR2 live racing car? I don't know which one is best, but Venom F5 is one of the very top. The Venom F5 Roadster. There may be a couple of versions of that car. The Venom F5 Roadster is one of the top cars. The W16 Maestros are one of the top cars. The Gamera is an amazing car. What else? What else? What else? Something that just recently came out. I think it's going to be up there. I'm trying to remember what that one was. We just got a brand new car recently that's a beast. Which one was that? See, I got a really bad memory. Thing is, though, there's a lot of really good live racing cars. Michael says the Devel 16. That's a really good one. That is a really good car. Nah, but what's up, my man? Alright, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, you know what? I wanted to, I'm going to check to see. I don't think it is. I'm going to check to see if my other car has, more parts on it or not. Oh yeah, the Bugatti Elvia and Levator Noir or whatever. The new one that just came out. That thing is a monster. Thank you, guys. I totally would have forgot what it was, but yeah, that thing is awesome. Ooh, Eddie's got a 57 Chevy. That's amazing, man. Congratulations. You don't see too many of those anymore, so I'm jealous, man. 57 Chevy is always something I would have loved to have had. All right, let's go check this car out. I don't even know how many parts I have on this, but let's go see what this car runs. All right, Nabble says the LVN, the Maestro, and the Venom F5 Roadster are 1, 2, and 3. Honestly, I mean, that sounds like a very good assessment there. Alright, this one definitely looks slower. Yeah, I don't think I have as many parts on this one. Have I gotten an F1 car? No, I don't have any F1 cars, actually. I think we have, what, 2 different F1 cars? They're pretty much the same thing, but I've probably got about half of the cars. Alright, let's see what I got for this one. Well, I might as well go and fit this part. Throw some parts on it. So I'm not sure which one's going to be faster. I don't want to use my universal parts, however. Cheeseburger, hello, hello. Yeah, the DBX 707 is probably one of the better live racing cars for Tier 4. The Jack Roush Mustang is really good for Tier 4. I mean, there's a lot of good Tier 4 cars. I'm trying to think of ones you can actually get. The Nissan Juke. It doesn't seem like it would be that great, but that's an excellent... If you set that car up on all stage 4 parts, it's actually excellent. Even though it shouldn't be. For some reason it is. Darth, what the heck is a B-twin mountain bike? A B-twin? What is that? Is that a name brand or? Now I know a Harley has a V-twin engine on it. I didn't want to go to live racing. I'm trying to do the Showdown. I clicked on the wrong thingy dingy. But the WRX from Elite Tuners, that's a really nice Tier 4 car. The Ford Escort, so the Cosworth Escort and the Fast and Furious Escort, those are both excellent cars for live racing. I don't really live race Tier 4 cars that much anymore, but the DBX 707 is a beast. Cheeseburger says, how long have you been playing CSR2? Me, I've been playing this game for going on probably a little over 9 years now. Three, two, one, go. All right, come on, little car. You can do it. Go, 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 go. But yeah, my problem is I'm at a disadvantage because I'm still missing some parts. That guy's running 10.2s. Cheeseburger says just 1 year. All right, hold on a second. I really don't remember how to drive this car. If I remember correctly, this one had a tricky shift pattern. I think this one was a little bit weird to drive to get the best time, but I think you hit nitrous on a later gear. I might look it up really quick. Ooh, we're gonna race this thingy dingy. Alright, hold on a second. What's up, Joanne? What gear do I hit nitrous on? I don't even know what this car is called. Alright, hold on. CSR2 LB Works NSXR. Alright, I got a video on it right here. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, YouTube, you're an idiot. I've always wondered about this. Sometimes you see somebody's YouTube video and around their little name it says live. So I guess since I'm live streaming, every one of my videos has a little ring around my logo saying live. You know, why did they do that? Why would they put live on that? Because that's a video that's not currently live. To me, that doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess it's to let you know that that person's live, but if YouTube doesn't explain to you, how would you know? Okay. I've always seen all these people where it would say live, and I'm like, well, why does this say live? This is not a live stream, it's a regular video. So weird. So weird. YouTube does a lot of stupid things that they don't explain. I mean, if they made that apparent, that's what was going on, that would be great, but they don't, so. Alright, that's how we do it right there. That's how we do it to it right there. Ah, crab sandwich. He must be maxed out and I'm missing one part. Nabble says the W16 Maestro has the best lobby advantage that I've ever seen in this game. It is a beast. That car is a beast. Melon says you should something. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or what even happened. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Go. Second. Third and nitrous. Right around there. That is... No! Everybody's got more parts than me. Everybody's got more parts than me, guys. I don't like it. What's up, Ace? Oh, man. Alright, Ace looked up the shift pattern for me. Thank you, thank you. Depressed Cow, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Alright, hold on. Check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Right about there. I keep wanting to say third and nitrous, but it's nitrous around 3,000-ish RPMs. Alright, Dara says, Danny, did you know that the Senna helped set the handling with the NSX? No, I don't know anything about NSXs at all, honestly. Other than they're really cool cars, but I've always wanted one. But VIY Angelo, am I saying that right? I'm not really sure. Hello? Alright, that's pretty much how we do it there. I do like these NSXs. I don't necessarily love the color that I got, but honestly, it's not that bad, to tell you the truth. Depressed says, I haven't opened the game in a while, but it's nice to watch once in a while. The good news is, you know, if you do open the game, it'll be there. I would probably try to open it at least once every couple of months just to make sure you don't lose your progress. That way, if you ever want to come back, I mean, generally you can come back 2-3 years later and you still have your progress, but occasionally if somebody's gone for too long, it's always a possibility that you could lose your game progress. So if you care about it, I would definitely try to open it every couple of months. Even if you don't play, just open the game. Alright. TRF's music says, do you think you could win the Testarossa in the Ferrari thing? Which Testarossa and which Ferrari thing? I mean, honestly, there's like 5,000 Ferrari events up on the map right now. They got all the reruns going. I'm not sure which one you're referring to offhand, but it looks like they're rerunning all of the Ferrari events right now. But I mean, in order to win something like that, you got to have all the cars and then all the parts needed to make the cars fast enough. Oh, am I going to get it? Definitely not. I don't have any of the cars required to win, so no. I have zero chance without spending probably $1,000. That's my guess. I mean, I don't really know what it would cost, but I'm guessing $1,000. To get all those cars and all those parts would be crazy expensive. I'm just taking a guess at $1,000, but it's probably, according to people I've talked to, probably more like $500 to $600. TF said, I've only got one car, the FFXK. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, they want you to spend a fortune to get parts and cars. Oh, crap. Eddie's still having problems with downloading. Huh. That sucks. Have you tried clearing your cache or uninstalling and reinstalling? I tried both of those things and neither one worked for me, but it's worth a shot. Sir, come back. No. No! Alright, he ran much faster. He's got all the parts that I'm missing. I'll tell you what, this is a really cool looking car. William D says, hit the like button. It helps the channel survive. Yeah, hit the like. I would appreciate that big time. If you haven't already subscribed, that would be very nice of you. I assume most of you guys are probably subscribers, but then again, normally like 70% of my videos are viewed by people who are not subscribed to the channel. One thing I've noticed these days is a lot of people will come back every day to watch the videos, but they'll never subscribe. And I get it. I mean, generally, if I pull up YouTube on my television and I'm playing a video on there, I have no idea which channels I'm subscribed to or not. So I do understand that. But if you haven't subscribed, maybe double check and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I would appreciate that. I would love to someday hit 100,000 subscribers, but my guess is, man, it's never going to happen. Now, years ago, I used to get like almost 2,000 new subscribers a month on this channel. And now I get a few hundred. So it's definitely the YouTube. This game is definitely, videos for this game have definitely slowed down on YouTube a little bit over the years. Did I get the 932 Hoonigan Camaro? I don't think so. I do not believe I have a Hoonigan Camaro. I would have to look, but I don't think so. That's the thing. There's so many cars, I don't remember. I might have a Hoonigan Camaro, maybe. I don't think I did get that one, but maybe. Should you get the Aston Martin SUV? What, the DBX 707? The DBX 707 is an excellent live racing car. If you know how to set that thing up, it will beat a lot of people pretty easily. It's overall a great tier 4 car. So honestly, if you can get it, aw man, if you can get it, it's definitely worth having. Yeah, I don't remember if I beat the Tire Slayer event or not. The red Camaro without the hood. No, I don't think I have that one. I think I missed out on that one. I do have quite a few of the Kin Block cars or the Hoonigan cars, but I don't have them all. Ooh, look, that guy's got a yellow one. I'm jealous. I like the yellow. I've never been a big fan of like gray or silver cars, but it doesn't look too bad on this one. But yeah, I never got that Camaro. Yeah, when you say no hood, now I remember exactly which one it is. I would have liked to have had that one, but hey, you know, you can't have everything. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ba-bam. Go little car, go little car, go. Go little car, go little car, go. I think I'm going to get my butt kicked. Maybe not. Ah, yes I am. All right. My problem is both of my cars that are available for this, they're both missing one stage 6 part each. So I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage here. Melon says, decent Camaro this is. You know what? I think we got quite a few Camaros in the game that are pretty decent if I remember correctly, but most, not all, but most of the Kin Block cars or the Hoonigan cars are actually pretty cool. For example, the Hoonicorns, they're okay. They're not as good as some of the other ones, but there's a lot of really nice cars in the game. Alright, we only got a couple more minutes left on the stream, guys and girls. Let's go see what I have as far as Hoonigan cars. Let's go look. I would be surprised if I had the Camaro. There's a very small possibility. Alright, so if I type in Hoon. Alright, so I got the Mustang RTR Hoonicorn V2, the Hoonatron, the Hoonapegasus, the Hoonatruck, the RWB 911 Hoonin. Oh, I got the Camaro. I do have the Camaro, okay. I've never upgraded it or done it. It's a really cool car, but I've never done anything with it. I didn't even realize I had it, but yeah, this is a cool car. If you like Camaros, that is. I've never been a huge Camaro fan, honestly. I like them, but I used to know a guy who drove a Camaro, and he was kind of a jerk. He made me not like Camaros as much as I should, but honestly, it's a cool car. I ain't gonna lie, it's a cool car. Ace, he says, have a good Friday, everybody. Yeah, you too, my man. And then I got the Donk and the Indy truck, so I've got 8 out of, I don't know how many Kin Block cars we have, or Hoona cars we have. You know what? Where is the Escort's not showing up on here. Isn't that a Hoona? Maybe that's not. I think they consider this a Hoonigan car, right? 90% sure. Maybe I'm having a brain fart. Yeah, it is. So I guess not all of the Kin Block cars come up when you type in Hoona. So there may be some more that I have that are not showing up. I'm not really sure, but I love this car. This car is a beast. This is another one of those tier 4 cars that I should probably use more often than I do, but man, I like that thing. I like that thing a lot. It's good. It's such a cool car. I used to have a Mercury XR4 Ti with some Cosworth parts on it back in the day. This is probably a much better car than my old Mercury, though. I would much rather drive this than what I used to have. This thing is way cooler. My Mercury was pretty fun. It had a turbo. I think it was a 1.8 turbo. Now, there was a full Cosworth version of the XR4 Ti, or was it... Was there a Cosworth XR4 Ti? Maybe not. You might have had to have had the version from... Oh, man, I'm having a brain fart. The German version, weren't these made in Germany? The Sierra 500 RS, that's what it was. That definitely had a Cosworth version. I'm having a brain fart. Where was that? That was a German car, I think, right? German Ford. So, man, my memory's gone to crap. Oh, well. Darth says, Danny, have you been doing circuit? Darth, what do you mean by circuit? Exactly. Did I get the Hoonigan V1? It doesn't look like I have that one, no. I don't think I do have it. And I'm not really sure why, because I could have swore that I had it, but it's not showing up. I'm like 99% sure that I had it. But when I type in Hoona, nothing pops up for that one, so either it disappeared or I never got it. That's my problem. I don't really remember. Let's type in Mustang. Let me check out all the Mustangs. Let's see if I have it. There's the V2. I feel like I had the V1, but I don't know. Again, I can't remember these type of things, but apparently I don't have it. I do have this Fox body, which is really cool. That's a car that I got. I upgraded it, and I've only driven it like once. I've got too many cars. I've seriously only used this like once. It's a great car. I mean, I don't know why I haven't used it more, but I've got too many cars that I like. I can't drive them all, I guess. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do, guys and gals? Like, I'm to the point where I don't really care too much whether or not I win the prize cars from events and stuff like that. It's just I've got so many cars that I like so much already. I can't even use all of them. It's crazy. I got way too many cool cars, but you know, 9 years of playing something, I guess that's going to happen. I really can't believe I've been playing a mobile game for like 9 years. I mean, I don't play for 3-4 hours a day like I used to. I mean, I probably pop on between 30 minutes and 1 hour per day, depending on the day. And you know that if I play something too much, I get really bored. Not really bored, I get burnt out. Like if you do something too much, you start to get sick of it. So that's another reason I only play for a little bit here and there these days. It's just I've been playing it so long and the game is so repetitive. I feel like I kind of start to get burnt out on it if I spend too much time on it. So if I play between like 30 minutes and an hour, usually that's just about the right amount to, you know, get done what I need to get done. Oh, Dorothy, I don't even have that yet, my friend. That's something new that only some people have. I don't have that yet. Melon says, if you're a tuner, it never stops. I still got 29 cars to tune. Holy moly. All right, Melon, that's a long list of cars to tune. How long would you say it takes you to start tuning a car from scratch and be happy with the performance? Now, that's going to be an interesting question for somebody who is basically only going for the best of the best. Melon wants to find the perfect setup for his car. So how long do you think you spend on a car before you're like, all right, it's ready? I mean, I understand that you're probably still going to keep tweaking after you find that spot, but there's got to be like a sweet spot where you're like, all right, this is good. Now I can use this, you know? I'm just kind of curious. Does that take you a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months? If you got 29 cars and it's like a few days each or a few weeks each, that's going to be a lot of tuning. Melon says about a week. Gotcha. All right, guys and girls, I think that's going to be it for our live stream today. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming out. If you get a chance, grab the Hoonigan Pegasus when they're selling it. That's actually a really nice car, so that's going to go back up for sale in a couple of days. The Hoonigan Pegasus is actually really amazing. So if they're selling that for like 10 or 20 bucks or something, you guys probably want to get one of those. Hey, Maxthegamer, what's up, buddy? I hope your day is going amazing. If you were here earlier, I missed you. I didn't see you there, but Max, thank you for coming out. If you guys aren't familiar with Maxthegamer, Max is an excellent YouTuber. He makes CSR videos and some other videos as well. So you guys might want to check out Maxthegamer on YouTube. Between my channel and Max, you guys should pretty much be able to find all the information you ever need about this game. I mean, there's a few other guys out there that are good. Like, I sometimes look at Ice Piece. He puts up some early information videos. He tends to get information before anybody else. I'm not sure where he gets it from, but he tends to get info way in advance. So that's a channel I always kind of keep my eye on just for early information. Now, one thing though, anytime you get information too terribly early, take that with a grain of salt because the game can always change things. I generally don't like to put out information on anything too terribly early because you never know what they're going to change. So I usually wait till I'm pretty sure it's set in stone before I announce it or talk about it, because I don't want to give out a bunch of information and then find out, hey, they changed it and it's now different. Anyways, thanks guys. You're all amazing. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll be back on Sunday for a live racing stream. Hope to see you there. Catch you guys later, and bye-bye.